How are you going today? Hi, Sue. How are you? Debbie, lovely to see you both. And Sue, I got your birthday card yesterday. Beautiful card. Thank you very much. I thought I'd put it here so I could show everybody. Must be on the other desk. I'm in such a mess at the moment trying to change everything around. But thank you so much for the card, Sue. It was lovely. So, my name's Suzie, and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Brisbane, Australia, in the state of Queensland. So, sunshine one day, rain the next, and that's what it's doing today. It's been raining. We had a storm warning. Yeah, so not a very good day because when it rains, the humidity goes up. Hi Lynn, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hope you're well. Yes, I can understand that, Lynn, certainly. And there's always the replay as well, Lynn. So we've got our vouchers, $9 vouchers. Use them up before or just before midnight on the 28th, which is only tomorrow. My girlfriend's birthday tomorrow. I hope she got her card. Hi Marlene, how you going? Lovely to see you. So use up your vouchers if you haven't done it already, because you don't want to lose them. The new product of the month, which I know you've all seen, I have printed it off, but then again, it's gone somewhere else because I've been shifting stuff around, is little rabbits and deers or something, I think it was. Hi Nicole, lovely to see you. Hope you're well. So yeah, I for one won't be, it's not my type of thing, so I won't be getting that one. And from what I've heard, a lot of people won't be getting it either, so just see what happens. And if you've already had the other ones from December, January and February, you can't get those as the second one either, so yeah. All right, so today's card, we'll go down to the desk and we'll have a look at what we're doing today. And I'm hoping that I get it right. So here we are. Does that look a bit crooked to you? That's a bit better, isn't it? Maybe up a bit. Hi Lorraine, how you going? Every time I get up, I bang my head on it, so it all keeps moving. So you know when I did this card, I love this card. I could sit and play with opening and shutting it, and it's one card I'll never give away. So I'm trying to do that. So last night I was playing with this. Hi Tanya, how you going? So I was playing with this last night. So I got the mechanism to work and everything. It just catches a bit because I use the deckled circles, and you can see it sort of jumps a bit. So this is what we're going to do today, and hopefully it works out. Hi Sarah, how are you going? Lovely to see you. To watercolour, I do it down again. Heartfelt Creations, I have seen that. I'll write it down so that I can go and have a look. Let's write it on the bottom of here. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Thanks, Sarah. You just told your husband I had to turn my headphones around. I had them on backwards and everyone was talking about oh, you crack me up, Deb. Oh my. Hi, Marlene. How you doing? Oh, jeez. Simon, is that heartfelt creations? It's not that Simon, I can't think of his name. A young lad? Got his own line of stuff. Is that the same one, or am I thinking of somebody else? You use watercolours a lot, Marlene. The pencils. I've tried it a couple of times. Hi, Tanya. How you going? That's lovely, Sarah. Okay, so this is what I'm still on. Lovely arrangements. So there's a bird outside making noise, but at least it's not the storm bird. So my card is 5.5 by 11. Oops. And inside I chose this paper to go on the inside. All right. And then this one on the front. So what was that? The Happy Mail. Yes, we got a birthday coming up too. Next month. It was funny, Tanya, wasn't it? Hey? So I'm going to put our insides in. Now, hopefully I've got everything I need done. While I was watching Ray, I was cutting out all. Can you hear me? I don't know what happened then. All went haywire. I hope you can hear me. So we're going to put this in. And just a slight border all around. No sound, lost sound. Can you hear me now? Okay, it's back. Good. Whew. Yeah, I don't know. It just went all weird. Had messages coming up the screen and all sorts. Then it was telling me my microwave. microwave. My microphone, I was going to say microwave, wasn't working, so I had to click on that to make it work again. Oh no! Alright, it's just done it again. Can you see me and hear me? I hope this isn't going to go on all through. Sound. And the light's reflecting on it too. Alright, so we've got that. That's our inside. So I've got this beautiful paper, this gorgeous paper from our Lovely Blossoms. And I'm going to pop that on the front. Oh, geez. You know what I think it is? Is when I go to get my glue, which was over here, I think it's knocking the adapter thing that I've got there for lights and stuff. And I think it's knocking that, and that's why it's keeps going funny. So we'll just see. Got a big. So I'll put my glue gun there. Now it's near my adapter for the camera and everything, and I think it keeps, when I went to use it, it keeps moving and it's knocking it. So we'll see how we go now. Alright, so there's our inside and the front done. So we can put that aside. So the pieces of DSP are 5 1/4. So that will go there. Next, we've got this. Now this looks a bit strange, doesn't it? So I've got to go and crease all our, and do that. So this piece is 10 centimetres by 9 centimetres. Should be all right now. Hopefully I can move. God, getting tongue tied. Move my glue gun. So this is going to be our mechanism. So this is what we'll use for the movement. Okay, so I've drawn on it. So these with the crosses, can you see it? If you want to take a photo of it, anybody. These with the crosses on each corner, we're going to cut off. We're going to cut along this dotted line here and the dotted line there. We're going to cut out these little triangles. And then this cross, which goes from the second one to the third one, we're going to score, and that will give us our movement. So we'll do that. I'm going to be careful now where to put things, haven't I? I'll have to change that around. So I'm going to cut along here. I've got a fly and it's annoying me. I've never seen so many flies around. Especially where Bear's food is right near the door. So cut it on the fold line. Get off that one. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Okay, so that's what we got when we cut off our ends. All right. So now we're going to cut along these two dotted lines. And I'll give you the measurements for this. So on the 9-inch side, you score at 3 inches and 6 inches. When you turn it around on your 10-inch side, you cut it up, you score it at 5/8 of an inch, 1 1/4 inches, 1 7/8, and then turn it round and do the 5/8 at the other side. Hi Roz, how you going? Lovely to see you. How's your ankle going, or your foot? So we're going to cut those, okay? And then I'm going to cut down this line here to the score line. And I'm going to cut out this little triangle. And I'm going to do the same on this one. So I'm going to cut out this triangle. My pencil mark was a bit off there, a bit too wide. It had to go to the corner, and somehow I've got it out here. But that's okay, that's all done. We'll get rid of our bits and pieces. Now I've used the white thick on here because I find the ordinary cardstock doesn't work real well. It goes all funny and doesn't hold the shape, so I've used the thick white. Okay, so this is what we've got now. Looks a bit strange, doesn't it? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my trimmer. Hello trimmer, there you are. I've got boxes of stuff everywhere. I'm boxing up stuff that I don't use. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. That's what I found too. So I'm going to fold this in this side, and I'm going to put it in my trimmer from that point, pencil mark, wrong side. From that pencil mark down to this pencil mark, and you want that in your groove. And then you're going to score it. And then we're going to take that didn't score too well. And we're going to do the other side as well. So we're going to put it in our groove. Put it in the middle of your groove. That one. And then we're going to score that one too. Hi, Lynn. Go back. So we're going to now crease these. I think I used the thick card on the other one too, Tanya. Come to think of it. Alright. So we've got that. And what I'm going to do with this on each end, I'm going to cut it in half. And the reason being is this will reinforce this for you. See how it goes? Right into the middle of the cross there. So I'm going to put some glue on here. And I'm going to pop that down. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Now, we're going to bring these two together. So it makes that little point. And make sure that you go over with the bond folder so you get nice crease in it. And then we're going to do the same with this side. I thought I heard it starting to rain. Okay, so this is our mechanism. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take our card and open it up. You're multitasking, are you, Lorraine? So we're going to put glue on this bit here. Okay. and we're going to close it up. Now we're going to find roughly the middle of our card, and we're going to put this piece just a fraction before the you need a sweet treat, and we're going to lay that down. So you've got to be this side of the score line and roughly about halfway down. Just eyeball it. Oh, wow. He's going to Japan. My girlfriend's kids go over there for the snowboarding. The whole family's into sport. There's 3 boys and 1 girl, and they all go over, and their partners. So make sure that has now make sure it's stuck, and you can see our movement. Okay, so we're going to put this down. Now, I've got some bits here that I cut out while I was watching the ray. So this piece goes in under here, and I'm going to put a bit of glue on this little arm, and that will then stick to here. So I'm going to do that. I thought I had a, I think I put it in the bin. So I'm going to put the dab of glue there, and I'm going to put my circle on it. I'll have heaps of fun over there, Tanya. Does he ski or anything? Yeah, it is expensive over there. And it's nice to go while the blossom's out. So that will then move our circle. All right. Now, I've got another circle here. Yeah, that's right, Tanya. You can't help but worry. This circle is going to go here, so on this other arm. So what happens then, this circle will move down here and up here when it opens. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on here. And that will then open and close like that. When it's open, it will stick a little bit above here. See? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going over for the snowboarding too. Everybody likes to go over there for the snowboarding. All right. So then we've got this piece here. And it's got a bend. This has come off the mechanism that we cut half of it off. Excuse my throat. To me it's sounding terrible. I don't know what it's sounding to you. So this, if you see that corner there, that little triangle, that's where I'm going to put the glue. Only on that little triangle. We don't want it going over into the next one. So you've got to be very, very careful just to put a dab there and then put this on it. So I'm going to open it out and that will actually sit under there like that. I think we need to cut a bit off. I might just cut it on an angle too. So I'm going to pop a bit of glue just on there. And then I'm going to put this, and I've got to be careful that I don't go over into the other triangle. So if you do it while it's open, and then hold your finger on it. A lot of people go over there for the snowboarding. So then we're going to fold it up, and this one then will come out here. So we're going to put this other circle, and we're going to stick it on here. Then that will give us like 3 platforms. So you've got to make sure that they stick before you start. So I'm going to put some glue on here. When I did this fold originally, it took me ages to get the mechanism right. And I did it again last night because I forgot that I'd used the white thick for the so that then will move like that. Okay, so that's all our circles on there. So now we've got this bit here. So we've got to put that down flat, put some glue on it, and close our card and keep the pressure on it. I forgot that's heavy. It's really not that heavy, but it will keep it closed. So I don't know what's going to happen with the decoration because we can only work in certain parameters. So we can't really have anything sticking out those. I don't need those. So I've done some leaves, and I've done some with 2, and then other ones that are just single ones. this one I'm going to put on the front. I'm cutting that in half. So it's going to be the front, and I'm going to have a sentiment. So I've done, like I've done all week, I've done full ones, and I've done some half ones. And I am going to fold them up a bit. So I do want them I should imagine you can. You just have to state what's in there, Sarah. I should imagine you can. In a parcel. Bear's getting told off, I think. He's getting his now, of course, these won't stay up because once we shut the card, they'll probably flatten a bit. He's been digging the lawn, so he's not very popular at the moment when he starts digging. But he's only 6 months old and he's the size of a full-grown dog already. And I don't see him. Paul's at work. I don't see him doing it because I'm usually busy doing something. So just while this is drying, we'll play with the flowers. Now, Tanya did 2 cards with this last week for her dad's birthday and her granddaughter's birthday. And she sent me a photo of them. And they were absolutely beautiful. So they were little movies of the card opening. And she did a really good job with it. So if you don't mind, Tanya, can I put them up on my business page to show what you did? Just a little movie. If it fits in an envelope, it's cheaper to ship than a box. Yeah, boxes are really expensive. It was a different mechanism, was it? Yeah, I sent a box from Queensland to South Australia. You're welcome. They were beautiful. And just to send a card to my sister for her birthday cost me $17.50. Okay, yeah, do that. That'd be great. I'd just like to show off what you did. You did a really nice job with them. Oops. Okay. Let's attack. Oh. No, I did again. I knocked it. Gotta watch that. I'm gonna have to move it. Somebody was just yelping. Okay. So there we go. So I'm going to put one on there. I'm going to put one on there. So I'm going to get my dimensional. I'm going to put 2. I might have to flatten them out a little bit. I'm just going to pop that down. I'm not going to, yeah, that will stay there. So now I can put my finger down on it. Because you have to move. That should be all right. Come on, Martin. Yeah, 300. It was quite expensive, wasn't it, Deb, that? So just keep checking it and making sure it's inside. So now I'm going to put one on this one. I probably too many flowers, but I didn't know how I was going to go with it, what was going to happen. So, but I just did a heap. And this one I'm going to put on here. With some leaves. Now, this mechanism and the card I got from the Stamper, I think it is. Or, he's a German gentleman. I think he's only young. And I'm going to glue this one. And that's where I saw him do it. And then apparently Barry did one. And that's where Der Stampler got the idea from, was from Barry. So the Suto Stampin' or whatever, can't remember how you say it. I'm going to put this one down. I wonder if we can put one under there. So this is just trial and error. Yep, it works. Yeah, the post office is just ridiculous. Oh, thank you, Nicole. I'm not really a very good colourer. I'm only learning. But thank you. I'll tell you what I used. The colours I used were light pretty pink, whoops, flirty flamingo light, and dark bubble bath. Those were the three colours that I used to. I want something there, don't I? It seems a little bare. Can we put another flower there? What do you think? I reckon we could, you know. It's all going to flatten anyway when you close the card. Thank you, Marlene. All right. So there's our floral. As I said, these will probably have to go down a bit because the card will flatten them when it closes. So that's our inside done. I just wanted to show off this set. I reckon it's absolutely stunning and you can do lots with it. Now we want a sentiment, don't we? Now where did I put the... And for the circles, I use Spotlight on Nature, and I use this one, third one from the middle, and I use this one, so the second one from the top. Those are the two that I use for the circles. Oh, thank you, Lorraine. Thanks, Deb. Now we want a sentiment. So we can't put anything really on the inside. Hey Jessica, how you going? Lovely to see you. I was looking at your paintings the other day. Some gorgeous paintings. So what about we just put sending smiles across the front of it? Oh, thank you, Tanya. Thanks, Sarah. Lovely. So do you think sending smiles? I think that would be the whole purpose of this card, would be to cheer somebody up. And I think you would have to give it to them. Don't put it in the post. Sending smiles, that's what we want. Have a bit of paper here. Oh, that one might do. And I'll get a block. I'm going to put it on those pink and I've got 2 flowers left. I've got to finish getting this room done. So we'll pick that up, as usual, my secret seed. Hi Sherry, lovely to see you. You can see that on my YouTube, Sherry. If you go in under Suzie Dee on YouTube, I've done it from beginning to end. So I've shown you how to do the mechanism. You can use any stamp set that you want. And I've said the measurements as well. So I can give them you quickly if you like in a minute for them. But it's very basic, the card itself. Sending smiles. But you can get everything on my YouTube set, Sherry. We need to cut that out. Oh, is that rain? Sounds like it. Oh, that's very good. Yep, here comes the rain. Let's put our mini up here. Oh, thank you, Sherry. That's lovely. Thank you. I'm glad you like the card. The ladies in this group are really lovely ladies. They support each other through thick and thin. We've got a piece of sticky. It's a beautiful community, this channel. All right, sending smiles.
Put me pie slip and that fucking pissed.
Hey, I'm on there.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Didn't know that.
You should know by now.
Mother.
So, sending smiles. Put that down, and I'm going to pop it up on here. So I'll pop it up on there. But excuse my son. Sorry about that. My apologies. No, no. The windows have all been shut because it's been raining most of the night. All right, so now I'm going to put this on here a little bit further over. Whoops. There we go. And then I'm going to pop it up on our card. I think this with the circles was the only thing I hadn't used out of the whole set. So we can pop that there. What do you think? Can we add those? Do you think if we add those flowers in? Yeah, we've had rain most of the night. Yeah, that's what we just had, Lorraine. Okay. I'm going to put those flowers on. So I'm just going to put one under there. One under there. Okay, so now we need some bling. And what I think, these are the ones that came with it, but I don't think I want those. I've never used these. Holographic resin dots. Got some nice pink ones there. Oh, I drew these. So if you can put it in the comments, number 1, number 2, or number 3. Now you're going to put your holidays in line with everybody else in Queensland. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Jessica. So which one shall we use? What do you think? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 2? Number 2? Great. There we go. Look at that. So I think I'll go for the darker ones. I think, and they've got a bit of gold in them. So I'm going to put one there. One there. And I'll put a little one there. And I'm putting it on the inside just to I better count how many I've got. Hey. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need one more. So I'll put it on there. Now we want some Castella. Don't tell me I've used this one. I think that one's empty. Good job I've still got 2 in the drawer, isn't it? I'm going to just paint it on all of our flowers and a bit on our leaves. You can't have too much sparkle. Ooh, that was a big blob. Right, did it to me too. And we'll give it a little flick as well. And we'll do our flowers on the front. And give it a little flick too. Okay, there we go. Well, that'd be right too, Nicole. It would be easier for people to travel into states if the school holidays. Yes, Sarah, always a wink. Always wink. So, that's our card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing it. And if you make it, just remember to use your thick white on the mechanism. So the card base itself is 5.5 by 11 and 5 1/4 for your DSP. Thank you. For the mechanism, you're looking at 9 centimetres a piece, 9 centimetres and 10 centimetres. And then you score it at 3 centimetres and 6 centimetres. On the long side, which is the 10-inch side, you score it at 1.5 centimetres, 3 centimetres, 4.5 centimetres, and then turn it around and do 1.5 on the other side. So, and as I said, I use the Spotlight on Nature for the circles. So, that's all on the video. So if you want to recreate it, you've got the measurements and everything as well. I'm pleased the way that turned out. It won't shut real flash, but it'll probably go down a bit. So I'll just come back up the top. Yeah, we've got rain here. Okay, thank you everybody. Oh, down here it's got more humid. Thank you everybody. I'm glad you liked the card. It's been on my mind for a while, but I think this set of lovely arrangements really does it well. So I'll put all the cards that I've made out of this arrangement on my Facebook page, so you'll be able to see all the different ones. So thank you, Nicole. You love them? Yeah, they're good. As long as you get that mechanism right, that's great. So if you like my videos, if you could give me a thumbs up and share it if you like with you. You're welcome, Sherry. Glad to see you here. Hope we see you in future. Give me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, and share it with your friends if you like it. You're welcome, Sarah. Yeah, everybody have a lovely weekend. You too, Deb. And good night to you and Sarah. You'll be going off to bed over the other side of the world. And to the ladies here in Australia, have a fantastic weekend. Please stay safe, especially with the rain. People tend to drive like maniacs. It's like, it's raining, I've got to get home, and they speed. So please take care. Thank you, Jessica. You too. Sweet dreams to you all overseas, and have a great weekend for everybody else all over Australia. Bye for now.